Libra, welcome to the Crow Tarot. This is your first half of a general reading. A couple housekeeping notes. So because this is a general reading and not a personal reading, it may not resonate with you. At the end of the day, please take what works and leave the rest. Also, time is super fluid and thus super changeable. Okay, so please keep that in mind. Let's get right into it. I do like to start off with some animal energy and then we'll get into the tarot. Okay, what is the animal energy for Libra for the first half of January, please? What's the animal energy for Libra for the first half of January? Brilliant. Okay, oyster. Oyster, oyster, oyster. So what I'm getting with this right off the bat, this can mean a couple different things, which is why I don't like to speak on it too much until we pull the cards, because it kind of reveals itself further. But the oyster is about, it can be about keeping the best parts of you hidden, right? Because we all know the pearl's up inside that oyster, but it's never gonna see the light of day unless we pry this darn thing open, right? This is also about not necessarily like being on a path of our true selves or presenting us as we truly are, things that are kept hidden. Sometimes it's the best parts of us that we do keep hidden, right? But let's see what the tarot has to say about that. All right, let's get it going. What does Libra need to know for the first half of January, please? And thank you. What does Libra need to know? Hi. Hello. Listen, this card comes up so seldomly, but I love it when it does. So lovers, this is about choices regarding love. Let's see what those choices regarding love are. Let's see. Because you can have choices about, a job that you love, or it could be a relationship, a person that you love. What else is going on for Libra for the first half of January, please? What's going on? You could also be having options in love. Jeez. You guys are killing it right out the gate here. So you got the King of Wands, right? This is fresh, creative, passionate energy here, right? I think you guys might have stumbled upon a person here who you are feeling very passionate towards. Could be your dream person as well, because whenever, that's what this is for me, because the lizard represents dream time, right? AKA dream person in this context. Right? I feel like you might have manifested somebody that you may be a little hesitant to reveal your true self or your true feelings to right off the bat. Let's see. It could also be, we'll see, but it could also be just saying like the literal interpretation of this. Like sometimes we can read too much into things. This could literally also be saying the world is your oyster. Like... What else is going on for Libra? Tell me more about what's going on for Libra for the first half of January. Ooh, I feel like you guys are going to be giddy bitties. Giddy bitties. What else is going on for Libra the first half of January? This is hot to trot reading. Yes, Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, what this is telling me, and just a note, I don't always take the literal interpretation of things, okay? I just, I pick up on what I pick up and then I, kind of translate it. But so this is saying to me that there might be some fear here around either speaking your true feelings or showing who you truly, truly are to this new person, because when you did so in the past, it went terribly for you. And I do feel like it's something you're not saying. Again, represented by the swords here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You've got fire energy here too. Okay, so I feel like the lesson here so far is, I feel like your choice in love here is whether you're going to reveal yourself and speak up and show who you truly are, or are you going to send your representative for the first few months? It's an old saying. It's like in a new relationship, we send our representative for the first 3 months, and then after that, we show who we truly are. Are you sending your representative in this new relationship? What's going on here? But you know what? I'm giddy and I'm laughing, which tells me that, this is like a good problem to have, right? Listen, y'all don't need it's like, Spirit tells me like what constructive guidance I can give you, because there's always going to be, because this is life and we are in the school of life, it's always good to have guidance about how we can navigate through this so that it comes out in the most beneficial light that it can, So let's get some clarifiers on why the Lovers is here. I feel like we already know, but let's get some clarifiers. Hello. High Priestess. Do you remember when I just said that this is your dream person, or you dreamed of them? Yeah, that's what it is. You're going to know intuitively real quick. And I feel like this can always be read in the reverse, but I feel like this is true very much here too. I feel like they're going to feel the same way about you, but I feel like you're literally going to know very early on that, whoa, like your senses are going to be tingling. You're going to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. This one's different. This one I want to keep. This one I don't want to screw up. This one is different, right? And you're going to know that intuitively, which through a mixture of being rejected for who you really were in the past, right? It may, cause you to kind of clam up and not be your true self from the beginning. But guess what? Do you want this person to fall in love with who you really are, because they're going to find out eventually? Or do you want them to fall in love with your representative? That's a question. Okay. This is beautiful. Love it. Why is this King of Wands here, please? Why is this King of Wands here? Ooh, does that want to come out? No. Cards are like, sometimes that happens when it's like, we already told you. Why is the King of Wands here, please? Oh, holla. 6 of Cups. I cannot with this reading. Listen, this is a general reading, but this is all about romantic love. That's just what this is. So listen, you have 6 of Cups here as a qualifier for your King of Wands here. This is your love. This is a great love. This is one of those epic loves that they write about, right? And they're also telling me the way that you meet. What do they call those things? A meet cute? So meet cute is a setup in a film where one of the characters, they keep missing each other, and then they one of them, they bump into each other off the subway and they spill their coffee, and it's like a meet cute. I feel like your meeting is going to be a meet cute of some sort. But this is love, plain and simple. Now, because it is 6 of Cups and not 2 of Cups, what that's telling me, it could be someone from the past. So when you meet them and you have that deep-seated feeling, you could have already had that about them, but I also feel like you could be seeing someone from the past in a new way because they've changed or you've changed or what have you, right? But if they're from the past, shouldn't they already know who you truly are? I think things have changed. But so they could be from the past, but at the end of the day, and this also could mean that they could be a little older than you or you could be a little older than them, is also what 6 of Cups says, okay? A lot of optionality here, but the one thing that is for sure, talking a lot, hold on. One thing that is for certain is love is all around. Ooh, they just showed me the movie Love Actually. You might want to watch that. I think there's going to be a funny parallel between Love Actually and you and this person. Don't ask me why, I think it's going to happen that way. Let's get some last oracle messages for you guys, because this is just beautiful. You know what? Lies. Let's actually get a last clarifier for this 3 of Swords in reverse here. Let's just get one more clarifier. There we go. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So remember when I said about you speaking your truth or being who you really were in the past and maybe that not being accepted? Okay? I feel like this is speaking to that. And this is saying, don't waffle back and forth about what you should or shouldn't say. Just, speak it with your chest. Be unabashedly who you are, okay? Be the butterfly. Be the butterfly. Okay, cool. Let's get some last messages for you guys. Let's get some oracle here. I'm using the Archangel Oracle deck because that's what I'm feeling. Last messages for Libra for first half of January, please and thank you. This is such like a warm and bubbly reading. I love it. Love is in the air, I'm telling you. It's in the air. Last oracle messages from Libra. Oh gosh. Okay. Claircognizance, Archangel Uriel, pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Okay, what I feel like this is echoing too is that instinctual feeling you get when you're in their presence. that is divine guidance. Don't question yourself about it, okay? Again, you know, you're a fellow air sign like I am. We can really question ourselves right out of our intuition if we're not careful, okay? But yeah, this is just like divine guidance here. You're going to be guided by the divine. You guys are in for a big treat. Now, this is interesting. You are safe. Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think this is about. This. And about this. You're safe. You're safe to love. You're safe to be who you truly and really are. Okay? It's not going to go down this time like it did before. Love like you've never been hurt or rejected before. That's the ticket here. All right? Yay! I'm so excited for you guys. Libras, that was your first half of February reading. I really hope this one resonated with you. If it did, would you please do me a huge favor and let me know in the comments below? I love reading that stuff. Please subscribe. Please drop me a like. Show me some love. I'd so appreciate it. Also, if this does resonate with you, and you want, you know, a little more specific look into the dynamics of your particular situation, because this is general, and I've only, you know, covered a certain percentage of it here. I am available for personal readings. All that information is in the About Me section. And yeah, Libra, thank you so much for being here and watching this. I really, really appreciate it. I am a new channel, and the support I've gotten has just been like super surprising and super welcome, and I'm so grateful for it. So thank you for being you, Libra, and be well.